Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. My name is Ahmawan Ahyash. I want to jump into a quick lesson concerning a conversation that I was having. I believe it was yesterday. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, a friend in the world, and we were just, shooting the shit, as they would say, right? We were talking, and I'm not really even sure how this topic came up. Because when you're having small talk with people, that's just what it is. It's small talk, and you end up, in random conversation. But our conversation ended up talking about different stores throughout the neighborhood, and how the stores were closing, and how the stores were closing down, and how we were both noticing that there's a Rite Aid over here closing, there's a Family Dollar over here closing, there's a Walmart over here closing. We was talking about it, and one of the things that he mentioned, he said, yeah, the Family Dollar over here, they would say, he walked in the store and they were talking about, all the theft. He overheard the employees talking about all the theft happening in the stores, and how it was causing a major problem. Like, they was losing a lot of money because there was so much theft. And if you know anything about these dollar stores, or these kind of, like, I'll use Family Dollar as an example. Around my way where I live, these Family Dollars, they're actually they're ran very poorly. They're managed very poorly. Okay, they're not very clean inside. The shelves are always sort of out of sorts and out of order. There's only like 2 people working in the store at the time. It's some person at the register, and it's like another person, maybe like just I guess monitoring the rest of what needs to be done throughout the store. But it's always and forgive me, but it seems like it always seems like some low level nigga or Eve in the store, just not concerned with the welfare of the store, not really concerned with doing a good job with the upkeep of the store. That's just my experience, you know what I mean? And so when it comes to theft in the store, those stores can easily be taken advantage of, because the people who run them, they really don't seem to care for them. So I can actually envision people going to those stores and just taking what they want. If you got a bag, or if you put stuff in your pockets, you could just kind of just walk out, or buy some other stuff, but steal more with the intention of stealing other things. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So we was having that conversation, and it just made me think about retail across the board. Okay, and was known as the retail apocalypse, which started years ago, man. We started to see a lot of stores close down for many different reasons, a lot of which we've heard, stores closing down through theft, from they're losing a lot of money because of a lot of theft, which I don't necessarily believe. We think these big major department stores are closing down for, obviously online shopping is on the rise, and people are ordering their goods now. You don't really have to get up and go to these stores. But also, these stores, these big department stores, these big huge buildings and warehouses are going to be used for martial law. Okay, for concentration camps, for chipping stations. Okay, that's what we anticipate hearing this truth. Okay, for those of us who are watching out for the prophecies that come and pass, and watching out for all hell to break loose, these are the things that we're watching out for. Okay, and that conversation led me to kind of just spirit just jumped on me to kind of just look it up a little, even further, and do a quick lesson on it. All right. So this article is from breakinglatest.news. This is actually an article from last week, May 13th, 2024. It says in the business section, it says retail apocalypse. Why major U.S. chains are closing thousands of stores. Okay, and you can see in the picture, this is actually a grocery store here. Okay, so we're seeing grocery stores, department stores, 99-cent stores, pharmacies. Even around here where I work, there's a couple of pharmacies that have closed down. A Rite Aid closed down inside one of the terminals. There's a CVS right up the block, 2 blocks away, that closed down. You know what I mean? And it's always they're always coming and going. Different, Best Buy, all these different stores closing, coming and going. And it also represents, the downfall of America. Babylon the Great. It represents the downfall of this economy, the failing dollar, and these are the signs of the things that's to come. All right. So it says retail apocalypse. Why major U.S. chains are closing thousands of stores in 2024. It says here, since the beginning of 2024, several large U.S. retail chains have made the decision to close almost 3,200 stores across the country. Some well-known names that have announced closures include CVS, Walgreens, Macy's, Rite Aid, Foot Locker, and Walmart, among others. And we've seen this. We've seen Walmart's closings, the CVS's, the Walgreens, and right, like we've seen it happen right in front of our eyes. All right. It says, according to a report from Retail Industry Research from CoreSite Research, the total closures represent a 24% increase over closures that occurred in the first 4 months of 2023. A 24% increase is a massive increase. That's a lot of stores, okay, as far as percentage-wise, okay? That's a quarter of the stores, of the retail stores. 24%. All right, that's almost 25%. That's a lot of stores. It says the closures are a result of a combination of difficulties and errors in business management that have led to the bankruptcy of some retailers, as well as changes in consumer habits, with more people opting to shop online, which I mentioned, from the comfort of their homes. All right. It says one of the sectors most affected by the closures is discount stores, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, which me and that brother was talking about, the conversation I meant at the top of this video. Okay. We were specifically talking about Family Dollar. All right. Dollar Tree and Family Dollar stores owned by Dollar Tree Inc. are among the retailers announcing closures. Dollar Tree and Family Dollar are closing a combined total of 970 locations, with 600 of them closing in 2024. That's almost 1,000 locations, man. All right, that's also almost 1,000 locations. Let me do some quick math. Let's just say, if you want to go like in the major cities, let's just say there's, for the sake of argument, let's just do by states. It's 50 states in America. Let's do half, 25. Right, that's almost 40 stores per state that's closing in just 1 year. That's a lot of stores, man. It's a significant number. All right, it says other retailers such as Rite Aid and Express have also been forced to announce mass closures in order to improve their financial situation after filing for bankruptcy. Rite Aid, for example, was facing over 1,600 lawsuits for allegedly ignoring warning signs and illegally filling prescriptions for addictive opioid medications. All right, and these people got other issues going on. All right, it says despite the closures, there is still some growth in the retail sector. According to the data from the Bureau of Economic Analysis, consumer spending increased in both February and March, leading to investments in retail sales. Dollar General, 7-Eleven, Five Below, and other chains are planning to open new locations in 2024. And that's the thing. Babylon is holding on by a thread. Okay? And this is the hope. This is the hope for Babylon, is for things to get better, for them to try different strategies, okay, to increase consumerism. Okay? what's the word I'm looking for? Just generate some increase in this economy, okay? An increase in consumerism, because it's failing, man. This place is failing. It's holding on to its last thread. All right. Something I always like to reference that the elder Ahmawan said a few months ago, man, it stuck with me. He said one of the things that one of the reasons why this dollar is being held up, or this system in general, is the people's belief in it. Okay. The one of the only reasons why this place is holding up is that the people's belief in it. Okay, and if you continue to believe in it, you'll continue to partake in it. And if you continue to partake in it, it'll hold on for, for some time, It's that kicking the can down the road sort of, mentality. Ultimately, that shit gonna get trashed. Babylon's gonna get trashed soon. All right. A couple of scriptures I have lined up. This is the book of 2 Esdras chapter 6 verse 22. It says, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty." And that's what we are looking forward to. Like this picture, this is the picture of, a full grocery store. Okay, but eventually this store and stores like it will be suddenly found empty. Okay, because once this hyperinflation hits, and the goods are not so cheap to purchase for the supermarkets to bring in, that's going to bring less food into the supermarkets. Not to mention the trucker strikes that's been going on. Okay, and when hyperinflation hits, it's going to cost more for the supermarkets to bring in the food, and it's going to cost even more for the people to purchase it. All right, because it's not like they're going to be earning more money. It's not like the value of the dollar is going up. Okay, prices are going to go up. The people's access to money and food, money and resources are going to go down, and it's going to create all out chaos. All right. Verse 23, it says, "And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these have I told thee. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation in the end of your world." Right? So this is the end of the world for the wicked. Okay, those who YAHAWASHI did not reveal this truth unto, and they have not given the spirit of faith. Salvation is for the elect. Okay, and all hell is about to break loose out here in society, and the judgments are going out. Okay, make no mistake about it. This is the book of 2 Esdras. This won't be a long lesson. I really just wanted to go into that article and just make a quick lesson on the conversation that I had. All right, because at the end of the day, the truth will remain. The truth is going to stand. Babylon is falling. Okay, the whole system with it. Okay, the whole infrastructure of how this place operates is coming to an end. We're seeing the end of the mighty Babylon the Great. And it's a beautiful sight. It's a sight for sore eyes, man. And our eyes are sore. Our eyes are sore from having to look at this place and look at the people. Okay? This is sick. This place is sick, man. This is hell. We live in hell, man. If hell was a place, this would be it, man. All right, because this is hell, man. This is a living hell that we're experiencing, man. The struggle that you have to go through just to survive, man. This ain't life. This ain't living. Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Yeah, so victuals shall be so good cheap, because people right now are living it up. Even in an inflationary period, people are, you can still purchase your goods, take care of your family, do what you got to do, right? There's even stuff that you can get for very, very cheap now. Okay, especially in them dollar stores, man. Some people go grocery shopping in them dollar stores. Which is understandable, because if you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. You got to do what you got to do, right? Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Evils are going to grow upon the earth. Okay, we're going to see sword, famine, great confusion, which all the things that we're seeing now, we're seeing a great confusion here in Babylon. We're seeing a great confusion among the people. People don't know what is what. People don't know who to vote for. People don't know who to trust. Okay? All the evils going on. You see, all this confusion and all of this distractions in the media with like people like Diddy, all these rap battles and rap beefs, all the stuff that's going on with Joe Biden. You got just yesterday, the Iranian president was killed. People trying to figure out, well, was it a planned attack? Was it a hit on him? Was it this, that, and the third? You got all these different wars, Ukraine, Russia. You got all types of stuff going on, man. All these different plagues and pestilences going on. It's nothing but confusion here in Babylon. All right, it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Right, so if you escape this famine that's coming, hey, you're gonna be killed by either martial law, Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, or you're gonna get nuked, or the nukes are gonna melt you if you are not a part of the elect. All right, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. Right, and Babylon is going to be cast down because of the wickedness that it has perpetuated in the earth. This is what we have to look forward to. All right, Isaiah chapter 24. And start at verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, and the merry-hearted do sigh. Right, the merry-hearted, those, there's a very merry spirit here in Babylon, just in terms of, how people look at life. People look at life. People are always in some sort of celebratory spirit. All right, the scriptures talk about in the last days, it shall be as in the days of Noah, where people are, marrying, right, being given into marriage, roughly paraphrasing. All right, people in that celebratory, marrying one another, partying, living it up. The merry-hearted will sigh in these last days, because the city of confusion is broken down. It says, the mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. This is the absolute end of this place. Okay? And may YAHAWASHI bring the judgment swiftly. We ready to go. We ready to get out of here, man. Okay? We want this place to perish. It says, there's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is dark, and the mirth of the land is gone. In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction. Right? So as these retail stores continue to close, as the dollar continues to collapse, as people continue to lose their jobs, as they continue on with their MOTB this new, in the fourth industrial revolution, as they continue to increase and play out their plans for this new world order system, okay, we get closer and closer to the end. And call halal YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI for that, for the vision, for the eye salve. All right, because we ready to get out of here, man. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. The point was made. All right. As always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.